That's right, and Brian now looking for another opportunity to pass. There's plenty of corners here. Oh, it's moving.
And he says, you know, you can think about what you might do on the last lap, but really you've just got to deal with
place.
These three absolutely drilling it now, Peter. They are over a tenth of a second.
Around everywhere, everybody's bike sliding around as it's still damp and those tyres are
whatever happens. And he says, I just do whatever I can at the time. And of course, you know, that's exactly
quicker, maybe even 2 tenths or 3 ahead of everybody else. That last lap
past their best.
It is absolutely all on the limit here in Rookies Cup. The final lap.
Exactly what happened yesterday. He didn't know coming down the back straight that David Gonzalez
round, and that is making the difference. We're on board with Iriarte leading what's now really the chasers. We're looking at 7 here of race 1 of the Saxon Ring. This is entertainment at its best.
And Veda
was going to outbrake himself, but he was positioned there just to take advantage. And
Tani, the Japanese rider, just behind us, inspired by Kevin Schwantz. That's why he runs the number 34.
Still knows that he can win this. If something goes wrong with these two in front, he can pick up the pieces very easily.
As he said, you know, I was braking super late, and when David went even deeper, he thought, well, something's going to happen.
But look out front, Ramadipa now into the lead, ahead of Morelli and Benyat Fernandez.
But Brian Iriarte indeed. So Brian Iriarte is in second place, chasing Ramadipa. Really, it's got to happen.
He hung back and just nipped inside him to take the win. That was absolutely superb stuff.
He's not letting them go. Look, he's there in fourth place. He's close into them, and he's going to lock on to the last 2 corners.
How strong is he through the waterfall this time around? He can pull away from the others last. Brian, the last of the late breakers here as well in towards turn 8. He guards his line.
Here of the number 7, Benyat Fernandez in third as they go down the hill.
And Ramadipa's lead was short. But will he chase him down this time? Iriarte right on the back of Ramadipa coming into the... Superbly commanding out front. You can go off track there. That's blue. It's not green. That's all. Short-lived. But Morelli took him straight back. He's saying, no, I need to lead this race. I've got the pace. I don't want to... Final 2 turns, Peter.
And surely he's going to try it on the brakes. He's not going to wait the last. It goes alongside him.
He's to get overtaken in towards turn 1. You're following me, but Morelli's smart. He knows he just needs to get out front, and absolutely fine. It's all starting to get a bit tasty now. Gonzalez pushed back a little bit. Mitani give a bit of
going on the brakes. Wow. Late. It's a dry line through here. He can't afford to let it run.
Absolutely go for it. None of this tap in the rear seat unit. Rubbish.
That's right. But he only qualified 15th.
Pressure it. Oh, Veda.
Yeah, as I say, I think that is still
wide too. Then it's just the last corner, and it's Brian Iriarte who has the advantage on the black stuff. That's okay. He was on the 5th row of the grid, so you know if his pace is quicker or than he was running in.
Zen Mitani not fighting his way, not sticking his elbows out at the moment.
Who can go up the inside? No, Brian, surely. If he gets a good drive, he's had a lousy drive. Qualifying, maybe the bike isn't really set up to do this, but he's a bright, wily rider. And
there's 3 laps to go, 2.5 laps to go. I think as he's going to do the same as yesterday, we're going to see his best.
Gonzalez ahead of Giulio Pugliese. Where's Danish? Did he get bogged down a little bit? He did.
He'll make the best of the situation, certainly. There's the 51 of Brian Iriarte. He'll be late on the brakes at the
on the last couple of laps. So it's still Brian Iriarte that leads over Marco Morelli.
He's a couple of places back than when he started on the grid, but Veda, he's decided on
bottom there. He goes from 4th to 3rd.
Perfect line choice from the 95 and Morelli there.
David Gonzalez, disappointed not to win yesterday, so determined to do it today.
Gonna win this race. I'm gonna take it to the wire.
That's right, he's gonna do this to keep his
guarding his line well and truly, not sacrificing his run through the penultimate turn into this final corner. Tell you what, Brian is certainly was yesterday the most cunning of all of them, wasn't he? I mean,
championships hope arrive into tomorrow. Absolutely superb stuff, but it's already.
They can't. Going to get a big drive up the hill. Mitani goes neck and neck with Ramadipa there. That's what it's about when you're just preparing for anything to happen. You know,
that's right. But
he's got to take advantage.
Brian Iriarte who takes the lead.
This is it. Down into turn 8 then, as it's nearly come to blows out of the final corner. 4 laps to go, Peter. This is where it really like a fox, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean he was a battle of 4 men, and he was 4th at one point.
One of the biggest braking zones on the track, and we've got Brian into the lead at the end of that first. Changes, they fan and weave across the start and finish straight in towards turn 1.
Around that last lap yesterday.
Yeah, Yeah, really impressive. Well, it's all about sector then. Out we come on towards turns 9 and 10. Big overtaking spots here. Uriarte goes up the inside. He just makes it stick. To go off well and truly. Ramadipa in the background taking charge of the chasing pack. But you don't want to sacrifice your drive onto the back straight.
Dash into ninth. Back into.
We were saying could Mitali do what he did yesterday when he finished?
0.5 seconds of gap now. Benyat Fernandez just behind him. Pugliese Famara into the top 10. Can't push it.
The ninth place. He's got a lot of work to do.
And this is the question. Will it be
a fifth after coming off the back of the grid? Well, he's already up into fourth place briefly. Back to fifth just now.
10th, Thompson 11th. Plot, Daniel Monignane are in that group as well. And I think big old freight train of riders, or will Brian pull the pin? I tell you what, Peter. Oh, big moment for Benyat Fernandez then as Marco Morelli comes up at the inside then.
Veda's got to do something different going down the back straight, and then up the inside comes Morelli to take the lead.
He's been smiling all weekend. He's seen nothing less than pure confidence. We got Uriarte looking back from second place. No, in the lead actually now is Uriarte. So there you go.
From Brian Uriarte. Third is
Uriarte goes straight back. Every time I've seen him.
Absolutely, isn't he? And you know, Veda knows that he can't afford to let him get away.
He wasn't letting him get away. He's back in front, in charge, in command here in Rookies Cup race.
Otherwise, he will struggle. He won't, down that back straight on the last lap. Right, he's got to get with Brian and give him a hard time. The number 11 is there, David.
2.
Yeah, and the way he rode yesterday was just so superb. He sat there.
Oh, Gonzalez looks up the inside, but it doesn't go. No, it doesn't. Well, he does a little bit because Brian squirted.
Gonzalez, he also fancies giving a hard time. And Morelli's there in fifth place behind Pugliese.
Right on the tail with the confidence that he said that he knew that he could win the.
Back up the inside there again. That's what we're talking about. You just can't imagine how close they're. Yeah, we've not seen much of Pugliese the last couple of rounds, but don't forget he's got 2 podiums.
Away from Kianda Ramadipa, and indeed he did, but he's lost the lead now.
The wheels are to touching each other.
That's right.
It's just so extreme.
It is just a lap and a half.
Him so far this year has the Italian rider. I know he's also won race. Morelli just up the inside.
Made him move over. Made him now. If Zemitani has anything left in his,
think about that one.
And look, there's your man, the 54. He was biding his time, but he's back. Is here in Mazzano in the European Talent Cup previously as well. So
his left shoulder, he's about to use it because he's got to start making a play towards the front.
Ladies and gents, it's Veda Pratama going for the lead here in race 2.